Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky. Today we're going to do a 12 by 12 layout with some of the bits I decided to keep from my purge. You can see in the top right hand corner of your screen, that is a layout that I did quite some time ago. It came up as a you might like on YouTube, so I do like that. That's one of mine. So I went ahead and did a screenshot and just stuck it right up there in the corner. We're going to go ahead and scrap lift that-ish. We're going to scrap lift that with 2 photos, so obviously we are going to change it around just a little bit. I will link that original video as well, or put a tag or a card or whatever you do on YouTube. Not super familiar with all that bits because I never do it, but maybe I'll get out of my comfort zone and go ahead and try and do it. Look at this. I tried to cut off a sliver, but it's such a sliver that, again, that blade's not sharp enough for that. I need to change it, and I keep saying that, and I never have. So now I have to I don't have to, but I'm going to rough up the edges around the white mat on these photos because I've already ripped into it with the dull blade, right, from the trimmer. So we're just going to go ahead and make it look like we are doing this on purpose. Of course, this is going to kind of set the tone for the rest of it. I don't think I rough up the edges of anything going forward, but I do distress the edges of the papers with ink. So you can see in the original we had a white background. We're going to go ahead with the white background in this one too, but we'll add a little bit of ink to the sides of it. Here we're going to go ahead and get our strips cut. Now I'm not even measuring them. I'm just eyeballing them, seeing what I might like. Here I am cutting this zip strip off because A, it's really cool, but also these trees are going up and down, right? So we had to get that paper to fit in there. On the opposite side of that is this really cute matte paper, but it's not really going to work for this. I do find 2 pieces of wood grain on my desk that I had kept. And I remember when I was doing the purge, there are just 2 little slivers of wood grain. And you guys probably thought I was insane when I said, I love this wood grain. I'm going to keep it. I do keep it and I do use it. We are going to go ahead and matte the photo again on this really pretty tree paper. I love this. These photos are of my niece Erin and my great nephew Camden. We went on a hike when I was visiting one year. I think this was last year, possibly. I need to figure it out and put the date on here. Anyways, I will send this layout to Erin, who is in that photo. So this is my niece Erin and my great nephew Camden. We went on a hike when I was up there visiting, and he climbed up on this tree. And what I really love about these photos is, well, A, I have him in the wrong direction, which I don't love. Camden standing on the tree should have been first, I think, and then him jumping in his mom's arms should have been second, but I got him mixed around. That's okay. I do love these photos because look at that. He's standing on the tree and his mama puts her arms out, and it's like, jump to me. Where do you find that kind of trust but with a mother and child, right? Absolutely love these photos. I love them for different reasons, right? Because we're out hiking. I was there with her, so this is a memory I share too. I might go ahead and re-scrap these photos again for me because I just love them. But we're out hiking. They're showing the trust between a mother and a son. It is just so fun. It's showing that they're spending time together. I just love it. Love these photos. These are like some of my favorite photos ever. Anyways, I am going to go ahead and ink the edges of these papers. I think I use espresso, possibly mocha, but I think it's espresso. I didn't see just now where I took the lid off the ink, but probably I will see that going forward. It is a close to my heart ink though. And of course I am using that Tim Holtz Distresser to go ahead and ink the edges. Here I'm going to go ahead and put my stripes down, my strips down. And I'm just going to have them, you know, some taller, some shorter, blah, blah, blah. I do have my trimmer off to the side, so I will take the strips off to the side to go ahead and cut them. But for now, I am just sitting them right there. Here I will go ahead. I think this is where I find those wood grain strips because they're just sitting on my desk. They're out of view of you, but they're right in my line of sight, I do believe. Possibly. You can tell I didn't really go through this video and edit all the blank spots out, so sorry about that. Okay, I'm back. Oh, yeah. When I was matting the photos onto the white, or onto the green, I did run out of tape runner. That's right. So I'm going to have to go in there and add a little extra tape to that. And then also, obviously, I need the tape to put down those strips. So this is the Tombow Mono Air I like to use. I get that at close to my heart. A lot of times, guys, when you're a close to my heart maker, you can have they have like rewards your way where you can get rewarded for different things. And a lot of times you'll get 50% off products. And you also get Close to My Heart cash where you can get free products. But with my 50% off products, oftentimes I'll have like 5 or 6 50% off that I can use. And I almost always use mine on adhesive, because adhesive is something you need, right? But it can get pricey. So I usually do use my 50% off items for the adhesive or the foam tape or foam dots. I'll link those down below. I do love this Tombow Mono Air. I love how if I just need it for a corner, because it's so small and compact, I can just stick the tip under there and it's down. It's good. So you can see right here, I did trim up that green paper. Here's that the little wood grain I said I was going to keep because I love it. And don't you love that wood grain? It is so cute. That wood grain is from the Urban Collection, I believe is what it was called, from Close to My Heart. It came out maybe the year before last. It was a boy, kind of like a masculine line, and it was awesome. That's the one I found when I was doing my purge, and I found it. I had purchased the workshop kit, and project like 6 and 7 or something like that I didn't finish, so I'm looking forward to having time to go back in there and finish those. I think they'll be really cute. Do you guys remember when I used to do the workshop kits with you? And we'd go in, I'd get the workshop kits and I'd cut them with you. It was all real time. I'd cut them with you and put them together with you. Did you like those or did you not like those? I totally stopped doing that when Close to My Heart started doing their live events on the channel, where they would put the workshop pieces, or oh my gosh, I'm tongue-tied. When they started putting the workshops together in their live events, I stopped doing it because they do a way better job than I ever could. And I just tried to direct you guys over there if you wanted to see it. But I don't think that really helped any. Did you guys like it when I did it? Or would you rather just prefer to not have the putting together the workshops on the YouTube? I mean, your opinion does matter, but if you say, no, I hated it, but I want to put together a workshop, I might. But maybe I'll voice over it instead of doing it real time. I don't know. Give me your opinions on that. So we are inking the edges of all these strips. And like I said, my trimmer is off to the side, so you can't see me trimming them down. But you can see that I'm just putting them at different lengths. You know, some bumped up, some bumped down. I love when I finally get this photo down. I absolutely love the corner layers that are going to be in that bottom left-hand corner of the photo mat, or where the photo is. Oh, the corners, they look so awesome. I actually really love how it looks. You can see on the original in the corner, I actually put embellishments on that one to kind of cover up how all those joins were. This one, I'm going to leave it there very prominent because I think it looks really cool. Look at all those edges of paper right there. I think that looks really cool. And I let the green overlap onto the green. See how I made that corner literally be right into that corner? Do you see where that is? I just think that is so cool. Why is it these little things that make me feel like something is so cool? I don't know, but it's just the little things for me sometimes. I am pulling out my T-square ruler because this is a strip layout. I wanted to get them straight-ish, and I know some of the up and down ones might not be completely straight. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. I'm good with it. I will go ahead and commit to the placement of my photo right there with the little green hanging into the corner. So cute. Love it. I cannot believe I did those photos backwards, guys. I wonder if I might, when I get done with this voiceover, I might go in and see if I can switch those around. I really think I want them switched around. I guess at the very minimum, I could reprint them, remat them, and just stick them over the top. If I rip, you know, switching them around, I guess I could do that. Yeah, I really want to switch those around. I think I'm going to do that. Anyways, for this right here, this is a sticker off the sticker sheet. This is that one, gosh dog, Becky. I didn't note the name of it, but it's an older, Close to My Heart one right here. It's like a travel-y one, see the world, take me with you. I like that take me with you one. That's really cute, but that falls on the floor and I run over it with my chair. Guys, seriously, I have got to get get to doing the purge a little bit more frequently. I wanted to put this on the photo, and I do end up putting on the photo. I couldn't decide if I wanted part of the photo showing or not. So I end up putting it on the photo, but I bump it up above the photo. I will put a little bit of foam tape underneath the today part to keep that just up a little bit. And then I put the sticker down here at the bottom. Again, it has a piece of foam tape on it as well, just toward the bottom. Yeah, I'm going to stick the foam tape right there. We're just going to have it popped up just a little bit. You can see I did not get it on quite straight. So we're just going to cut off this excess that I had hanging over. What happened is the foam tape obviously is sticky, and that's a sticker, and the back of the sticker is sticky, so there was no pulling it back off of there and, you know, making it straight. So we just cut a little bit off. Absolutely fine. I found these cute little trees. They do kind of match the little tree, the green pattern paper with the trees. That's so cute. I am going to use those right there, and I have this gorgeous camera. We're going to just tuck in right here, I think. Super cute. A lot of times when I do these kind of layouts, I will break the boundaries to the left and right, but you see on this one, I did pull it over toward the left, like I was going to break the boundary of that green paper, but I went ahead and changed my mind. Usually I do. I went ahead and changed my mind and decided not to on this one, so I pushed it in to where it stayed contained within the green. I don't usually do that. I like to break the boundaries a lot of the times. But for some reason, we went ahead and kept it contained, and I think it looks really cute. We have this sticker. I'm not using it for the words. In fact, I can't even remember what the words say. I just cut it off for the color. We're going to go ahead and tuck that in underneath today, just to get us a little extra layers in there. Here we got a little foam tape we're going to be putting under that top of that camera. Super cute. We're doing it on both sides. So the bottom of the camera is flush to the page. It's flat down on the page. And the top of the camera is popped up a little bit on foam dots. I did pull out these sequins. I thought some of it would match, and they would have, because this collection does have some peach in it. Only I chose not to use any of the peach. So these sequins are not going to work. We're going to go ahead and put those back to the side. Those are some of my purge I decided to keep. Lovely. Love them. You can see I really need to clean my desk off. It is actually starting to overwhelm me quite a bit. So I found this little baggie of supplies. This is a lot of travel stuff. I think this is pink paisley. You can see there's mostly picture frames in there, and I was like, man, none of that's going to work. When I first pulled this out and started working on it, you can see I have that wooden picture frame there. That wood veneer picture frame. I was going to use that, but it didn't make it either. I did find this one. This is Happy. Really cute. And I did find all these buttons. I went ahead and tried to make some of these buttons work. I don't end up keeping them, but they were fun to put around the page. Some of them just seemed really thick. Now I have another package of buttons on my desk. Those ones are kind of like a little bit better in that they're not quite as thick. The ones in my hand, some of them are like super jumbo thick. You can see right there, I was playing with this gold paper clip. I was going to try and get that on there. I will go ahead and go back and play with that some more, but it doesn't end up making the page. I do love the texture and the look of having paper clips on your page. I don't know about this kind of adventure page, though. When we're out hiking, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. But I did find this wood veneer, and I'm going to tuck it in right there underneath that today, because remember we popped part of it up on foam tape, so it kind of fits a little bit. So that's really cute. Happy's going to move. I am keeping Happy, though. It will move, but that's really cute. So here I'm going through some more stuff. Look, I found a little geotag. Awesome. I think this park was... It's in Weston, Missouri, and it might actually be called Weston State Park or something. Weston, Missouri State Park or something like that. I can't remember, but it's a really cute area. Here we got some little homemade embellishments I did myself. I used them on a different page. I don't know if you can see this, but they're just plus signs. They're just 2 pieces of 1/2 inch strips, probably a zip strip, or maybe not. I don't know. I just layered them together into a plus sign, but I also stitched on them. So there's machine stitching going up and down and side to side. I thought those were a really cute embellishment I made. That was years ago. So yeah, I still have some of those left. Sue had made a comment about she loves those, when you go through those little bags, but the problem is putting them away, and she's not wrong. I don't know how I'm going to deal with all those little embellishments in all those little baggies that I have. What would you do? Would you sort yours by color? By like things? Would you just take those little baggies of embellishments and maybe put them down in your spiral notebook so you can flip through it? Or, I mean, how would you manage and deal with those little baggies that are full of different embellishments? I've not decided, because right now, when I'm in the process of purging, I'm just right now deciding what I'm going to keep and what I'm not going to keep. That's all I'm doing right now. After I'm done with that, I will figure out how I'm going to organize. And if I could get any tips at all, that'd be super fabulous and awesome. So you can see I took that other tree and went ahead and popped it up on some foam tape. I am going to use that geotag right there so that Erin can write on there, my niece, can write on there, where they were, geotag. That's pretty cool. We are going to just go ahead and stick that down there. It's cork. I love cork. I still love cork a lot. I've gotten away from using cork so much, but I think it's only because it's, out of sight, out of mind. So this might change things. We might be bringing a little bit of cork back. The happy, I am going to layer it. It's not even layered. I'm just sitting it right above that camera. I think it looks good. There's not really any layering going on in that area except for that camera tucked underneath the today. It says happy. It's so cute. I will find another wood veneer to join in here. Now, as you can see, when I'm putting down all of these things, I am not being consistent inking the edges. Of course, I can't ink all the edges because I've already put this down on to the photograph. It's not going to come back up. I'm just going to ink a little where I can, but you can also see, look at the side of that page right there. I've got ink all over it. So we are going to have to make this a messy layout now because I have totally smudged up the white cardstock. But that's okay. There are no accidents, just opportunities, right, guys? It's an opportunity. So, what are we going to do next? I think we're getting some foam tape for something. Yeah, we're going to pop up underneath that Y right there. It was just kind of dragging down a little bit. We just pop that up. Last time we had only put foam tape under the T, so now we're putting it under the Y. That wood veneer holds up the rest of it in the center, so it's absolutely fine. Here I'm looking for some finishing touches. And this is before I noticed all those smudges. So now that I'm noticing all those smudges, I'm thinking, these finishing touches might not work. We might have to do splattery bits or, something else that's just a little bit messy. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and ink up the edges really good. I'm even inking on the front of the cardstock. See how I'm getting all the ink around the front? I'm trying not to leave such harsh lines, but I saw this product that Close to My Heart will be carrying in the new core catalog, guys. That will totally help me with these harsh lines in the future, so I cannot wait to pick that up. I will show you that in August. I know. Bated breath, guys. Yeah, so we are going to just see how we did that. We made it all look messy. There was a smudge there, so I'm just going to go ahead and add a little ink there too. You know what? It would have been could have been better maybe if I would have pulled out a stencil, right? But can't be bothered with that with my lazy self, so I'm just using the foam, smudging it all around the page. I mean, come on, look. We're outside hiking. It is dirty, okay? So, as is my page. That's my reasoning. Now I'm off looking for some splatters that I can use. I end up pulling out the Heidi Swap Color Shine in T. I have bronze and T, but I went ahead and went with the T. Here's where I found that other wood veneer piece, and see, I was showing you the diagonal line between the happy, the scallops, and then down here at the bottom, and I was showing you, well, that would look really cute there, because you see I have that big white space, and it is a literal white space on this page right here. So we're gonna go ahead and stick that down. It says all my heart. Again, there's a journaling block that it's pointing to, so that gives Erin a place to write, anything fun there that she wants to write. There I was showing you that is Heidi Swap Color Shine Tea. You know what? I don't see very many people using the Heidi Swap Color Shine much anymore. I still have it from when I bought it, you know, years ago. I love it still. I never did like the black so much because I had issues. But the tea, love, love, love. And I'm trying to make sure I get splots right there where I made that big, yeah, right around there. Super cute, guys. I love it. All right, we're almost done. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Please check the links down below. If you'd like to support my channel, beckybidding.closetomyheart.com. It will be linked down below, and I will probably link a few other items that we have used in this video. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.